We're looking at number 14 from the first semester final exam. So number 14 says, which graph has an inverse that is a function? Okay, and remember that a function only has an inverse if its graph is 1-to-1. If the function is 1-to-1, then the graph will pass the horizontal line test for being 1-to-1. And the horizontal line test for being 1-to-1 says that any horizontal line that you draw can pass through that graph at most one time. So let's take a look at these and see if these are 1-to-1. Well, if I draw a horizontal line here, it's going to pass through this graph 2 times. That's more than once, so this is not a 1-to-1 function, which means that it does not have an inverse. On the other hand, let's look at choice 2. With choice 2, if I draw the horizontal line here, no problem. That is not passing through the graph more than once. On the other hand, if I draw the horizontal line there, you see it is passing through the graph more than once. This graph does not pass the horizontal line test, which means that it is not 1-to-1, which means that it does not have an inverse. So the answer cannot be 2. Take a look at this one. If we use the x-axis itself, that x-axis is a horizontal line that is passing through this graph 1, 2, 3 times. That is definitely more than once, and so this graph does not pass the horizontal line test. Therefore, it is not 1-to-1, and therefore it does not have an inverse. On the other hand, take a look at option 4 here. Option 4. If we draw the horizontal line there, it does not pass through even once, but that's not a problem. If we draw the horizontal line here, it passes through just once. Draw the horizontal line there, it passes through just once. It seems that this graph does pass the horizontal line test. Therefore, this is the graph of a 1-to-1 function, and therefore this function does have an inverse. So the best answer for number 14 is 4.